So I'm recording the webinar now, so anyone who has to step out will still receive the full webinar. So far we have 19 people on the webinar because this is mostly members only, but we had about 39 people who registered. So I'm going to give you guys about 5 more minutes to actually make sure everyone gets in, and we'll get started here in 4 minutes. So sit tight, grab a snack because we will be running late. So we're going to be going for about an hour and a half tonight. Alright guys, so we're going to get started now. Just to make sure, I'm looking here in the questions, and yes, tonight we are recording again. We have a few questions. If two people want the same niche in the same city, what's the policy? So there's a no compete here, so nobody using our platform can compete in the same niche and the same city. So if two people want to do Boca Raton tanning, now this is kind of the main example that I show people as far as how you make money with this site, with Build It, Rank It, Sell It. So the idea is we target a city and then we target a type of business. So in this example, we targeted Boca Raton, Florida, and tanning salons. So we're going to go over to Jaxi, and actually we'll use the Google keyword tool. And I'm going to show you basically the estimate as far as how many people are searching for local search terms like this. And again, bear with me, the guys who have been on our calls for 5-6 times, because you've seen this before. But I just want to quickly show you really what we're dealing with. And when you use the Google keyword tool, obviously you need to select all of the match types so you get an idea of how much search there is for this keyword. And you can see we've got about 110, 140 global monthly searches for Boca Raton tanning. And if you go into our actual analytics, you're going to see that we get a lot more traffic than what you would expect. So the value in these sites is not that we're getting 100 people a day to this site. The benefit of this for a local business is, on top of the traffic and on top of featuring their business as the #1 or a top tanning salon in Boca Raton, it's also branding. So it's traffic and branding. Not only are we able to basically take a search keyword, a local search keyword, and drive traffic to, let's say, a daily deal or a special offer, but it's also branding the company as a top tier or an elite business in that category in that city. So just to jump in real quick, you can see we have a lot of sites that have, that we've developed, a lot of tanning sites, because tanning is very low competition, but there's a lot of opportunity to make money with it. Now you can see we have 847 unique visitors in the last 30 days. So this is a lot of traffic, and you're going to see spikes. A lot of these spikes are because I featured this site on these webinars, and also on Flippa. So it's closer to about 100 to 200 unique visitors a month, even though the Google Keyword Tool is giving us a lower estimate. So the reason for that is these local search keywords are generally untapped, and the actual keyword data that we get back is not always accurate. In fact, if you use Jaxi, which is a deluxe keyword tool, which gets data directly from what's going on here? It gets data directly from the Google API. Let's see what's going on here. I'm not sure why. Okay, so now I have the new password, I believe. Okay, so again, we showed you Boca Raton tanning, really how much traffic that's getting as a local search keyword. And Jaxi is even saying we have estimated traffic of 6 per month. So it's kind of funny that it has a very low estimate on both Jaxi and Google, yet we're getting a lot more traffic than it would deem. So I kind of wanted to show you guys that, because the value of these sites, again, and this is, I also want to show you the auction for this site. Now, after we built the site, before it was getting any traffic at all, in fact, as soon as it was listed for sale, as soon as it was ranked on Google, we listed it for sale before it had any traffic. So when we auctioned this, we claimed 0 traffic, and we basically just went through and we explained, how this works, how this site works, and we sold it for $538. So given that our price for these sites, whenever you want to get this done for you, is $100 per site, and you get a discount in bulk, you're either going to get a 5 times profit back, just if you want to one-time flip it on Flippa, or you can earn up to $200, even $300 a month on the low end for doing a monthly subscription to a local business, or promoting an Amazon product or a ClickBank product or a CPA offer. So the idea here is not just that we're going to take a city, take a niche, and get these local businesses to subscribe monthly to get featured, but we can also target keywords that are local but drive them to an international offer. So what I mean by that is, you can see Jaxi for this keyword. We have 100 sites competing for the keyword Boca Raton tanning. So if you have under 400 competing websites, that means you can rank pretty easily for that keyword. If you've got 100 or 200, it means it's super low-hanging fruit. So what if we do, rather than tanning salon, where that's like a local service, where if they're searching for that locally, they have to actually walk into that brick and mortar business and get their service there. What if we target something like weight loss or dating, where instead of actually featuring a local business, we send them to a weight loss or a diet pill product that's an international offer, because that way, rather than just getting a certain monthly subscription, we can potentially earn thousands of dollars by promoting a product where we're getting like a $50 cost per action, where we send people to an international dating offer or an international weight loss offer. And again, there are several ways to monetize it besides just featuring local businesses. We can put up a banner ad, for example, on the side here. If this was a weight loss site, we could feature, let's say, a personal training program in Boca Raton here, and then on the side we could promote some weight loss pills or weight loss products. Um, and there's a lot of opportunity as far as cross promotion. So you want to think outside the box besides just featuring a local business with these sites, or besides just flipping the sites for a one-time profit, and really figuring out all of the different products and solutions that somebody who is looking for this keyword would want. So again, you're not just trying to promote a tanning salon here. We could be putting up a product that they can order online, like a spray tan or an at-home tanner. So there, and on top of that, we could even put an AdSense block up here. So that right there, that's diversifying the site to the point where we have 3 different income streams. We've got our number one, which is the local businesses actually paying monthly. Then we can put up our AdSense up here at the top right and get Google pay-per-click payments, and then we can promote, let's say, an Amazon self-tanning lotion right down here. So right there, those are 3 different income streams off of this one site. So once you are actually making money from the traffic coming to this site, you show the 3 different income streams, and then we put it up on Flippa. And obviously, if you've got 3 income streams and you're making actual money from it and you have actual traffic, it's going to sell for more than $500. Given this auction, we had 0 money being made from it, 0 traffic claims, yet we sold it for $500. So to give you an idea, your $100 investment is going a very far way. So I don't have to sell this to you. This is not a sales pitch. You guys already know the value of this just being on this webinar. So what I'm going to jump into now is identifying cities and niches that are worth your time as far as building sites in. And we're going to go over several monetization techniques, because your job being on this webinar tonight is to basically open your mind and make you very aware that you're literally leaving tens of thousands of dollars a month in monthly residual income on the table simply because you haven't taken the action of choosing a city, choosing a type of business, and having our team build out the site for you. So what we're going to get into now is going through a list of a few cities that you guys have submitted. So we're going to go through your city. So in the chat right now, please just type in what city you're in, and we're going to pick like 5 different niches. So we're going to go out to clickbank.com, and we're going to go out to we're going to go to offervault.com, and what else? We'll stick with ClickBank, and we're gonna go also to CPA offers. So you can see the top 10 search terms for products being promoted: baby, iPhone. Let's see what the iPhone stuff is. Actually, auto insurance. Ooh, that looks good. Auto insurance. So again, with auto insurance, that's something that we could find. Maybe somebody's looking for Boca Raton auto insurance, but instead of focusing on featuring a local Boca Raton auto insurance company, we send them directly to a auto warranty. Let's say insure my car for less. So this actual offer right here, we would take a local search keyword like Boca Raton auto insurance. So we're gonna grab how many people are competing for this keyword and how much search traffic it gets, and then we're going to see basically what the best way is to target that local search traffic and send them to this zip submit, where you get paid $3 every time somebody enters in a zip code. So if you're getting, let's say, we see our traffic at Boca Raton Tanning, we've had 1,000 page views in the last month. So out of those 1,000 people, even if 1%, actually I should say, that's not even a good example. It's just, let's jump into Jaxie and I'll explain. I want to make this extremely clear so you can see the huge potential of just everything we're doing here, and why you need to get involved if you're not already, and why you need to scale your network if you've already started and you're not making as much money as you'd like to. Because we've already produced, dozens of successful case studies using this platform, but the idea here is to really crank this up for everyone now that we've identified what's working and how I can best teach you. This might be my 10th webinar I've done, and I've learned a lot from you guys, so I just want to basically orient this webinar so the 20 of you that are on this webinar are going to benefit most from this. So this is going to be really, really cool tonight. Let's try Boca Raton car insurance. Okay, guys, I'm going to take a 2 or 3 minute break here just to allow you guys to enter in your city and a few different niches that you would like into the chat here. And then I'm going to go through each. I'm going to identify the low-hanging fruit, and then I'm going to show you the different ClickBank CPA offers and local businesses that we would put up on the site to monetize it, and then how we would actually, after making a monthly income, how we would then take that $200 or $300 a month income stream and potentially sell it for $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 on Flippa. So it combines the idea of building these monthly income streams. But let's say you have, let's say my example today, I had a nail in my run flat tire in my 2011 BMW. And sadly, with the run flat tires, even though you can drive with no air in the tire, they can't patch it. So I had to buy a brand new $300 tire, whereas if I had a normal tire, it would only cost, maybe 50 bucks or 40 bucks to fix. So I want to basically emphasize that the whole idea of this program is to be making more and more money every month by building more and more sites. But at the same time, if something pops up in your life or you have an investment opportunity and you need a lump sum of cash, how to turn that monthly income into a lump sum paid to you very quickly using Flippa. So I'm going to give you guys 2 or 3 minutes here, and I will be right back. Just please enter in your city and a few different types of businesses, and I'm going to go and basically peel back the curtains and show you exactly what I would do if I had chosen those cities and chosen those niches, how I would monetize them. So I'll give you guys 2 to 3 minutes. It's 8:52, so I'll be back at 8:55. So if you guys need to take a quick pee break, go ahead and do that now. Thanks. Alright guys, so we're back and ready to rock. So we see pest control, web hosting, uh, sex, gold, relationships, golf. Steven is asking to be unmuted. Sadly, this is a webinar. You have to be muted because if everyone was talking, then we couldn't. Actually, you know what, Steven? I'm going to unmute you right now, and I'm going to bring you live on the air to ask your questions. And anybody else that would like to come on, I will do a little personal Q&A right now for the next few minutes before we jump into the actual, meat and potatoes, I guess you could say, of the webinar. So I'm going over to the attendee list, Steven, and Steven, you are now unmuted. So Steven, can we hear you now? Okay, great, Steven. We can all hear you. So what's going on with you? How's everything going?
Well, okay, I sent a ton of visitors to HostGator with the 2 WordPress sites that I built. I didn't have any build a rank and sell sites yet.
I'm sorry, what was that?
What's going on? Things converting for me on HostGator sites and it's WordPress sites that I built.
Okay, I'm sorry, I can't hear you. If you could please turn up your microphone maybe, or it's a little bit low volume. Okay, I see Steven's question now. For some reason he's having audio problems, so I'm just going to mute him again. Basically, his question is he's sending visitors to the HostGator affiliate program. So this is something we talked about the last couple of webinars, where essentially what you do is you send people to HostGator to get them to sign up. And if you send more than 21 signups to HostGator each month, then you get $125 a sign up. So this is an awesome affiliate program. There are a lot of benefits of it, but there are a couple things that you need to be aware of. Now, our goal here, especially with the new signups, is to get you making about $4,000 or $5,000 a month ASAP. And I've found over the last couple of months, actually the last year of working with clients doing this, it takes about 90 days to get to that point. So if we're doing 30 signups a month, so just one a day, that's putting you at about $4,000 a month. So our question then is, how do you send one sign up a day to HostGator? Now HostGator, they have all different types of hosting accounts, and basically anyone who wants to put up a website needs a hosting account, which is essentially a computer that is connected to the internet that serves up the website files to people that type in the .com. So anybody, even if they already have a website, you can offer them HostGator, which is really one of the best hosts out there besides cloud hosting, and the first month for them is just 1 cent. Now, if somebody is searching for web hosting, now let's say Boca Raton web hosting, we found that a huge amount of people are typing in and looking for web hosting in their local city, which was a very big surprise to me, because when I thought about web hosting, I never thought once to search in my local city. I was looking for the best international company. So and a lot of other people, especially marketers, think that same thing. So for that reason, we only have 83 competing websites, which is less than the Boca Raton tanning keyword. So this has less competition, and it still has a decent amount of traffic. In fact, it has more estimated traffic than our Boca Raton tanning site. So the idea is we would want to pick a group of cities, maybe a dozen cities or 24 cities to begin with, and target web hosting in that city, and basically build out as many sites as necessary to reach our goal of 1 new sign up per day. So let's say that it costs you $100 to build each site, which is what our done for you service, our boutique style pricing consists of. So let's say that you spend, you buy 100 sites. So that's 100 times 100, $100 a site. You build 100 sites. That's going to cost you $10,000. So if you spend $10,000 one time, do you think that's a good idea to make back $3,750 a month? Because obviously if you have 100 sites, even if they only have an estimated traffic of 14, that's 1,400 people each month. So out of those 1,400 people each month, that's $1,400 a month. So if you spend $10,000 one time, do you think that's a good idea to make back $3,750 a month? Because obviously if you have 100 sites, even if they only have an estimated traffic of 14, that's 1,400 people each month. So out of those 1,400 people each month, that's 46 people per day. If you have 46 visitors a day, do you think you could give away 1 cent hosting from the best hosting company in the world? Probably. So it basically comes down to, if you have the money and you can invest $10,000 today, you are absolutely guaranteed, and I don't know if I can say guaranteed, but I I can offer you a money back guarantee of your $10,000 investment that you'll be making at least $3,750 a month off those signups. It's really math here, guys. It's a numbers game as far as, you know, picking the one offer that you want to promote and then building out those niche sites, those review sites, those lead generation sites in as many cities as possible to reach your goal. Okay. So, the next thing that we're going to go through is we're going to actually go through Jaxi, and we're going to take your city selections, and we're going to figure out what you guys specifically want. So let's see, Phoenix. So we're going to go through, we're going to do Phoenix web hosting, Phoenix dating, Phoenix weight loss, and we'll also look at a few of these other car insurance type deals and see how we would promote it. So Phoenix web hosting has way too much competition, has 17,000 people competing for it, so we're going to skip to the next one. We're going to try Phoenix dating. Just bear with me while this is loading up here. Okay, so Phoenix dating, way too much competition, sadly. That's a really big city, so it might be difficult for something like Phoenix to find these local searches. You want to stay away from like those top 100 cities. What we like to do is we like to go to Wikipedia, and we will grab the top 1,000 U.S. cities from Wikipedia. So we're going to do top 1,000 in the U.S. Okay, so this is really the secret sauce here. We take it again. Although it's a mix of art and science, it's really a science here. So we're gonna go. We're gonna start at, let's say, like city number 200. So Hartford, Connecticut, and we're gonna go through after picking a niche like weight loss. Oh, look at that, Phoenix weight loss. Low competition and 132 monthly searches. So that's a huge city, no competition that you need to worry about, and you'd be getting a decent amount of traffic to send to a weight loss offer. So the idea is, once you've chosen this keyword, so let's say Phoenix weight loss, you just send me an email with your selection, you pay your $100 for the site setup. We then go through and we find all of the weight loss products that we can promote in that area. Now, what I mean by that is, if we search for weight loss in OfferVault, we've got 560 different programs that we can promote. Everything from diet drops that pay out $41 a sale, all the way to an email submit that pays $65 a lead, or the ball bike, the South Beach diet, acai berries, goji, lemonade diet, all kinds of great stuff that you can simply take the site, just like Boca Raton Tanning, and basically just take a banner ad that they supply you as an affiliate in their affiliate program, and you just paste that banner ad right here. Or you could put the banner ad over here on the right hand side, promoting a few different CPA offers. So what we would do for the weight loss site is we would take, let's say, the top 10 say like the top 10 weight loss offers, and we would rotate the advertisements for each on the right hand side. We could even put up 4 different products over here on the right hand side, and then over here in the main area will be our main offer that we're promoting. So the main offer for weight loss, the highest ticket thing I can think of, is medical procedures for weight loss and also personal training. So what I would do is, once building the site phoenixweightloss.com, we would go to light.yelp.com, and in Phoenix, Arizona, let's see here. Okay, so in Phoenix, Arizona, we're going to find all of the personal training places, okay? And within a 5-mile radius of Phoenix, Arizona, we've got apparently 300 different fitness places that we could potentially partner with and drive leads to. So on top of just getting them to subscribe monthly to get featured on the front page of our site, as their weight loss solution, we can also set some sort of affiliate or CPA deal with them where for each personal training client we send them, we get, let's say, 20% back. So besides personal training, let's actually look at weight loss. So specifically weight loss. You see we've got hypnosis place, we've got medicine places, we've got all kinds of different basically unique solutions for weight loss. And obviously medical procedures, not only are some covered by insurance, but they're very, very high ticket. So on top of taking our CPA offers or our ClickBank products, our information products on weight loss, and we can even, let's check this out. Let's go to health. Where's health and fitness? There we go. Health and fitness, and then we're going to look at weight loss. So diet and weight loss. And we're going to sort these by gravity. Gravity means it gets 374 sales per day. This one gets 303 sales per day, and so on and so forth. Truth About Abs is a product we've talked about several times promoting. It gives you a $35 sale up front, and then it gives you a $27 a month rebill. So if you're going to be sending just one customer a day to sign up for this ClickBank product, you've got, let's see, that's $1,000 a month income stream off of the upfront, and then you're getting more and more monthly rebillers every single day. So what I mean by that is, even though your traffic that you're getting to these sites, as you see in our analytics, you're getting these unique visitors every single month. So not only are you making the initial sale off of these fresh customers that are searching, you're also getting them to subscribe monthly to a product, and you're getting 75% of that as well. So the whole idea here is we're taking the top CPA offers for weight loss, the top ClickBank offers for weight loss, and local business opportunities for weight loss based on the city that we chose, and we're putting all of those things together on this site. So we'll feature the actual local businesses. For example, we can target, we can take a personal training company and feature them here, and then a medical weight loss procedure here, and then maybe some sort of like holistic therapy type deal here. And then on the right hand side, we would take the top 10 ClickBank products, and we would show 10% of our monthly visitors one product, and then another 10% the second product, and then another 10% the third product, and so on and so forth, until we find what the best ClickBank product is to promote here. And then we do the same thing with the CPA offers. And then we would also do maybe an AdSense block either up here or down here. So not only are we getting those monthly subscriptions from the 3 local businesses, we're finding the best ClickBank offer to promote, the best CPA offer to promote, and AdSense pay-per-click ads. And then once that site is set up and you have basically a template, you then go ahead and you pick out more cities using the keyword tool. So we would then go to, let's say, Pompano Beach weight loss. So then once we have that winning combination for this site based on local businesses we're promoting, ClickBank products, CPA products, and Google AdSense, we then scale it out to as many cities as possible to reach your monthly goal. So you cannot go wrong with whatever niche you choose. Anything you find on ClickBank here, you basically just go through the different categories, and you can pick any of these as a niche. So sleep and dreams, for example. Let's try to find like a Boca Raton sleeping therapy. So let's try like Boca Raton. Oh, look at that, Pompano Beach weight loss. Again, tons of traffic, no competition. And once you have that first site, all you do is copy and paste that site into as many cities as you want. And then you come back 30 days from then, and you see, okay, these 10 sites are making X amount of dollars. These 10 sites are not making any money. So what you do is you just sell off the sites that aren't making money by listing them on Flippa, so you get rid of that basically that liability, and somebody else will hope to turn those unsuccessful sites into a successful one while you retain the highest value ones. So the idea here is it's a game of determining which keywords have high search, low competition, finding the right combination of local businesses, ClickBank products, CPA offers, and Google AdSense, and then scaling it to as many cities as possible using our list from Wikipedia. And obviously, the amount of niches that you can choose here is just staggering. And multiplying the number of cities here multiplying the number of niches here by the number of cities you can target all over the world, there's literally room for everyone to enter. So there's tons of opportunity not only for more people to start building sites like this and making residual money, but also for somebody who's already invested and already into this to go ahead and expand their empire and literally be making 40, 50, $100,000 a month within the next few years if you do it correctly. Again, I'm not telling you you're going to be making 100 grand a month 3 months from now, but what I am telling you is that you cannot mess up this system. It's just like McDonald's. They know that if you have a prime piece of real estate and you buy a McDonald's franchise in a huge city, that you're going to make money. It's just you don't not make money. And it's the same thing here. We use local search traffic that is actual human beings searching for a local service or product, and then you hit them from all different angles, everything from local solutions to information products to the magic pill or whatever on top of Google AdSense. And the reason we like putting Google AdSense is it actually helps a little bit with SEO. Obviously, Google it will reward you for putting up their ads on your site. So that's kind of a trick that I found in the past, that just putting AdSense on your site alone actually helps your rankings stick. So again, the whole idea here, you guys see, is you go through, you pick your niche, and then you use the keyword tool to determine where the high volume searches, the low competition keywords exist. How about this? Cooking classes. Something like cooking classes. So how about Pompano Beach? Oops, ducking. Cooking. Okay, I'm answering some questions privately. Look at this. Pompano Beach cooking. No competition. Awesome. West Palm Beach cooking. Okay, so obviously these keywords, not only could you sell recipes, cookbooks, but you could also promote local culinary schools. So let's try Pompano Beach culinary. Actually, let's do Boca Raton culinary. And really, guys, I mean, oh, look at that. Awesome. Look at this. Look at this traffic and no competition. Wow. This right here is money in the bank. So obviously what I'm showing you here, you understand how it's an art and a science, but now I want to start getting your feedback, because you know the system by now. You pick a city from, whether it's your city or it's from the list, and then you choose a niche, whether it's weight loss, dating, or whatever. And then once our team builds out the site for you, you then split test, which is the online marketer's secret weapon. I don't want to say secret weapon, but it's basically what separates the people who do this as a hobby from the people who are driving Ferraris because of their websites. It really separates the amateurs from the professionals based on how you split test. So, and that's something that I find with my clients all the time. The guys who are doing very, very well online marketing with online businesses are the guys who test everything. The guys who have an email list and they test 10 different subject lines each day, or the guys who have websites and they rotate 10 different banner ads, or the guys who have 10 versions of their sales letters and they show 10% of their visitors letter A and the next 10% letter B, and so on and so forth. The guys who make a lot of money are the ones who find the best, most effective, efficient way of converting the website visitors to customers simply by testing things. There's no way that you can just pick one product and be successful by just promoting one thing. You have to test things. And again, that's why we monetize with 4 different ways off the bat. Local businesses that subscribe monthly, ClickBank, information products, CPA offers, and then Google AdSense. And then based on let's say that your CPA offer is making the most money, then all of a sudden we can attempt to test promoting the CPA offer as a big banner ad right here in the middle, or just a big video, and promoting that one CPA offer exclusively. But before you can choose that one offer to promote, You have to test everything. So the goal here tonight and what I'm teaching you is to emphasize the importance that once you receive your sites, once you invest in this program, that your number one priority is changing your website constantly using split testing software from Google to determine what the most effective offer is for the audience that you're attracting to your website based on the local searches. So you absolutely need to be testing things constantly, and that is your job. So the two things that you guys are responsible for are picking out the cities and niches using Jaxi, our keyword tool, and then once you've got your site set up, maximizing the money that you're making by split testing everything. Okay. We have a question about duplicate content. Okay, so once you have one site that's working, so let's say we've got Boca Raton tanning that's working. When we first started doing this, we used the same articles for all sites, and we found that it just wouldn't work. Google ranks your website based on your content and your backlinks, both of which have to be high quality, okay? So the content that you have written, I highly suggest iWriter.com if you don't use our outsourcing team. So what you do is you register for this company, you simply tell them the city and the niche. So what I mean by that is if we want 5 articles written for Boca Raton tanning, we go to iWriter and we say Boca Raton tanning, and that's it. And then we pay $5 an article or $4 an article. Okay? And then you get your backlinks by going to an SEO company like us, and we go out and we find high quality relevant sites like tanning salon sites or tanning resources, and we pay them to link back to your website to increase your SEO juice or your Google juice or your search rank juice. So anytime you scale these sites, again, you cannot just copy the same articles. You have to have them spun. And that's the advantage of Build It, Rank It, Sell It, is that you simply provide us with a list of the cities and the niches, and we duplicate the sites for you. Somebody's asking, how many sites would you build for each niche each month? And my answer is as many as you can afford. If you're on the call and you don't at least have $1,000 of website property, then I don't know what you're doing here. This is not a joke. This is not for. You can experiment. I'm not telling you guys you need to spend a bunch of money, but what I'm saying is that this works. You have the success stories. We have the case studies that we feature on our site. You guys see how this works. And the goal here is not to be making a couple $100s a month off one site. That's not the goal, guys. The goal here is to be building literally a network of sites. So you know every day you have 100 sites that are making X amount of dollars, and if an emergency pops up and you need cash, that you can sell off a number of those sites for a one-time large lump sum. Or you can sell off all of the sites and then build 5 times more sites and be making 5 times more residual money. And the idea here is it all comes down to choosing the right combinations of cities and niches, and then using the software to split test all of the offers possible, whether it's local businesses, ClickBank information products, CPA offers, or Google AdSense. We have a question. If you use Google to split test, will there be an issue of Google knowing what you are doing and penalizing you in the rankings? Google likes split testing, okay? The more money you make on your site, the more Google likes you, because the more money you're making on your site, the more people are interacting with your site. Google, especially when you have Google Analytics installed, Google measures what your users are doing on your website. And if they're spending a lot of time on it, reading your content, watching your videos, clicking through to the products that you're reviewing on the blog, then Google does not penalize you for split testing. It benefits you. It gives you positive SEO ranking points. Okay, so you want to be split testing. It's always great to be split testing. I'm glad that this is being recorded, because I think we're definitely making some leeway here as far as, showing you guys important stuff here that matters, because I want to emphasize again, your job is not to be a website builder. Your job is not to be a graphic artist. Your job is to go through the list of cities that we have on Wikipedia, choosing a niche, whether it's web hosting or one of the, whether it's education, a diet, car insurance, weight loss, or if it's a ClickBank category like cooking, like we did with culinary, or exercise, sleep and dreams, parenting, sports, software, whatever it may be, taking that category and finding the local search traffic for each city, and then coming back 30 days after when the site is ranked and testing every single way that you could possibly turn the visitors into actual customers. Now, another thing here is we can actually do a splash page. Now, what I mean by that is before somebody actually sees all of the stuff that you're reviewing on the site, they have a pop-up that blocks everything else out, and it asks them for their name and their email address in return for some sort of free information. So what I mean by that is if we do something like Boca Raton weightloss.com, and as soon as they come to the site, it says, hey, we're going to give you a free 10-part video series that shows you how to lose a pound a day for not 90 days. Let's say a pound a day for 30 days. All you have to do is enter in your name and email address. I'm willing to bet you that at least 25%, that's the absolute minimum, it's probably going to be closer to 40 to 50% of your website visitors actually enter in their name and email address. So if we did something like that with our visitors, we would be having about 500 new opt-ins per month. Okay, so let's say conservatively only 25% would opt in to some sort of content block where they have to enter in their name and email address to proceed. So let's say only 25% would actually enter in their name and email address. That means we would be getting 211 opt-ins per month. So on top of the monthly subscribers, the actual businesses that are subscribing monthly, on top of the ClickBank information product, on top of the CPA offers, and on top of the AdSense, you're getting 211 new email addresses added to your Aweber list each month. They say that you make $1 a month off of each email subscriber. So on top of all of this stuff, you now have an additional $200 a month in value added to your business. And again, the idea here is we're not just selling products. We're building a digital piece of real estate, a digital asset. So building an email list on top of making affiliate commissions and sales on products is a huge way to be able to add value to a flip auction. So we're going to get a little bit into auctions as well, but I think that we pretty much covered everything at this point. You know what the system covers as far as how you do your research, how you pick your niches, how we're going to be doing the split testing, all of that good stuff. So at this point, you guys understand. So if you're involved, I want you to upgrade your account. If you're not yet involved, I need you to get started today if you're serious about making money online. So I'm going to be doing two relatively high price point packages tonight. We're going to be doing basically two things, two price points. We're going to be doing a VIP, and then we're going to be doing a Supreme package. So the VIP, and by the way, I'm only going to go over the sale. I'm going to give you a 2-minute sales pitch, and then we're going to get into the live Q&A with you guys, and we're going to cover everything else you need to know, as well as listing auctions. But before we get started, I just needed to show you the two things that we're selling tonight, and I'm going to put it into the chat real quick. So the first one is the VIP. This is $1,000, and this includes 10 done-for-you sites. So you choose your niche in your city. So whether you want 10 web hosting sites in 10 different cities, or if you want web hosting and a dating niche in 5 different sites, you get 10 sites in total, and you get 4 hours of one-on-one with me. So each week we meet for an hour one-on-one. We meet each week for 1 hour on Skype for a full month, so we do a total of 4 hours, and we go specifically over the niches in the cities that you've chosen. So I just entered into the chat basically what that breaks down to, and that of course includes 12 weeks of Skype classes just like this. And then the second one, actually we're going to be doing 3. So we're going to be doing the VIP, and then we're going to be doing the VIP Super, actually it's called VIP Plus, which is $2,500, and that includes 30 done-for-you sites and 8 hours of one-on-one. So we do 2 months of each week 1 hour, and includes 12 weeks of Skype class. And then the final is VIP Supreme, which is 5K. It includes 60 sites, 12 hours of one-on-one, plus the 12 weeks of Skype class. Now, on top of VIP Supreme, we're going to be actually bringing you in to it's basically a private mastermind Skype group we haven't even started it yet. This is going to be only the people that are in this call are going to be available to join this. And essentially, it's a joint venture program where everybody who invests for the $5,000 to get 60 sites, you join, and we do a rev share agreement where I actually manage every single one of your sites, and I ensure that all the split testing is done correctly, everything is done correctly, so you make the absolute most amount of money for each site every single month. And then if you need to flip them for one-time cash, we assist you with everything. So these are all one-time price points, 1K, 2,500, and 5K, depending on what you can afford. And we'll get a little bit into that later, but I just wanted to explain that those are the price points. That's what's offered today. You can upgrade if you haven't gotten serious about this yet, and you're just starting to see the potential now. If you haven't started yet, this is the absolute last night that I am legally allowed to sell memberships. So if you decide to pass on this and you want to contact me, a week from now, I cannot give you access to this website building system. So this will be your last opportunity to upgrade or get started. So just let me know in the chat, basically, if you're interested. Actually, if you want to upgrade or if you want to get started, I just entered in my email address into the chat. So send me an email right now, and I'm going to give you guys another 5 minutes. So after you've kind of gone through the system here that I've been teaching, I want you guys to again choose one of the niches, maybe something that we've gone over already, whether it's hotels or culinary. I basically want you guys to go to ClickBank. I just entered in the ClickBank link there in the chat. Go to ClickBank, and I want you to pick a product. So again, you want to go to one of the categories. So let's say arts and entertainment. And then once you've chosen the category, sort the results by gravity. And then you want to choose one of the, let's say, top 5 products. So the top 5 highest gravities on each product. So go to ClickBank in the link that I showed you, pick a category, and then choose one of the top 5 products based on gravity. I'm going to give you 5 minutes to give me your product selection, and I'm going to go through everyone's product selection and show you how I would pick a local search keyword to drive traffic to that ClickBank product on top of monetizing that traffic with CPA offers. So for each of your product selections, I'm going to go out and find some CPA offers that are relevant, and also local businesses that we could promote based on the product that you choose. So it's 9:30 now. I'm going to give you until 9:35 to submit your product choice, and we're going to go through each one individually. So you guys have 5 minutes, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we'll get back in here in about a minute, but sadly, not too many of you have picked a product. So I, again, need you to go to ClickBank in the link I've submitted, and I need you to choose any category, and then sort the results by gravity and choose one of the top 5 products. So I need you guys to submit that now. And I just had a question as far as the upgrade. Yes, tonight is the absolute last time that you can purchase additional sites. So after tonight, if you want to upgrade to additional sites, and again, it doesn't have to be $1,000. It doesn't have to be 2,500. It doesn't have to be 5K. If you have a higher budget or if you have a lower budget, you have to send me an email and let me know exactly what your budget is, and kind of like what you're trying to get out of this, whether it's a one-time profit to make money back quickly within a month or two, or if you're looking more for a monthly income stream from the sites. After tonight, if you want more sites, you're going to have to deal with the new owners of BuildARankItSellIt.com. So that's why tonight was so important and why I'm spending some extra time with you, so I can take the time to personally answer your questions, and just make sure everyone has the understanding that tonight really is the last time that I can legally sell this. Because I'm not sure if you guys saw the flip auction or not, but again, I signed a no compete agreement, so I cannot sell this after tonight. Um, let's see here. Oops. Okay, so we've got betting from Michael, iPad video lessons. Andy, what exactly are iPad video lessons? Okay, and when I say send me a product, again, what I mean is you have to go to ClickBank, as I pasted in the chat. You have to click on a category at the bottom left, like employment and jobs. And then you have to sort the results by gravity, okay? Once you've sorted them by gravity, choose one of the top 5 products. Now, what I mean by choosing it, you need to take the actual link, so the link or the actual name, and just copy and paste it. So with real writing jobs, I pasted in real writing jobs. So pick. Okay, so Daryl, he gave us the first one. Home security is a ClickBank product. It's called DIY Home Security Now. So we're going to go over here to DIY Home Security Now, and I'm going to walk you through exactly how we're going to kill it with this oh, looks like you made a mistake, because this is not very high gravity. This has very low gravity. It has 0.07 gravity. Again, what you have to do is you have to pick a niche on the bottom left, sort it by gravity, high to low, and pick one of the top 5 gravities. It should be at least 20 gravity. If it's over 100, that's even better. We have a question: is there an issue of Google penalizing your sites when you use the same strategies of building content and links? No, because using unique, high quality articles is always the way it will be done to add content to your site. And getting high quality, relevant sites to link to yours, whether it's a blog feature, a blog review, comment links, or banner ads, whatever it may be, it's a system. It's a way that we do it every single time the same way. It's like making a sandwich. You do the right things the right way, and it comes out and tastes good. Okay, we've got iPad videos here. Let's check this one out. So I've got a few products here. Let me just pause this video. I hate iPad Pete. What up? Okay. So let's go over here to ClickBank, and I'm gonna pull up each of the products that you guys have chosen. Okay, bear with me for a second while I grab each of these. Okay, Steven, you originally gave me uh, text your X. Okay, you actually need to copy the name, Steven. So there we go. Okay, I'm assuming that these all have autoplay videos. This is cool. This is a cool landing page. How it's, if you're a girl or a guy. Give me another couple minutes, guys, so I can pull up everyone's products, and then we're going to go through and we're going to find the best strategy for monetizing each. Okay. Okay. Bear with me. Having an internet connection issue here. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. Okay. Oops. Low battery. Okay, let me plug my computer in real quick. Alright, so I got about a half dozen products so far, so we're going to go through them real quick, and we're going to try to wrap up here in the next 20 minutes. So the first product we've chosen is Text Your Ex Back, how to get your ex-girlfriend or ex-boyfriend back. So we're going to go over to Jaxi, and we're going to find some local search keywords as far as a relationship goes. So let's try Boca Raton relationship. So I'm going to try to find, what somebody who's looking to get their ex back would be searching for in Google. let's try like Boca Raton relationship counselor is something that could potentially work. It's not a super targeted local search keyword for that, so I'm looking for something more like relationship help or maybe. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Boca Raton relationship help. Let's see what the. Let's try. Um, Fort Lauderdale relationship help. And again, you have to really, if you're looking for something like, text your ex back, you have to really think outside the box and maybe spend, a solid 30 minutes. This is not something that takes 3 minutes to just type in the keywords. Although something like Fort Lauderdale weight loss, Pompano Beach weight loss, Boca Raton weight loss, that's easy to look for. You have to kind of get creative as far as figuring out which keywords somebody who's looking to get their ex-girlfriend or ex-boyfriend back. Like, for example, if is my girlfriend cheating on me, something like that. How to know if my girlfriend's cheating on me, but that's not a local search keyword. So we're trying to do something like Fort Lauderdale relationship help, relationship counselors. Look at that, Fort Lauderdale relationship help. One competing website. Wow. Wow. Okay, Pittsburgh relationship help. Look at that. That's awesome. Let's see what this yields. Again, bear with me while this keyword tool does its job. I think this relationship help keyword is actually going to be very, very valuable to us. Let's try that again. Sometimes you have to click stop and then you have to research it, so just giving you guys a heads up for that. And this is awesome. See, this is how I benefit from finding this because I have the buying power to literally build up to 10,000 sites if I wanted to, really. So once I find a solid keyword, like maybe that's city name, relationship help, I can go to the top 1,000 U.S. cities and literally build a site in every single one of the 1,000 top cities and see what works, what doesn't. And obviously that's not something everyone has the ability to do, but that's fine because you can start small and scale as you see what works. But again, it's smart to cast a wide net and then narrow down over time. Pittsburgh relationship help doesn't look like it's working. How about Coral Springs relationship help? I've got another product from Tim that he submitted, so let's check this out real quick. Driverrobot.com. Okay, this is something for computer drivers. I would not try to do local search for this. Nobody's going to be looking for Pompano Beach, printer drivers. That's just not something somebody would do. I wish this wasn't taking so long with this keyword tool because I think relationship help looks like a very, very potentially good keyword. But it's not really yielding any results, so I might have to move on here, so I apologize for that. Let's see. The magic of making up another relationship product. There we go. So relationship help, awesome keyword. sadly, it's not giving us the number of competing sites. So let's go through a couple more cities. Let's try Phoenix. Let's do Phoenix relationship help, because I think relationship help would be a great keyword on top of relationship counselors and relationship advice to drive traffic to all of the different get your ex back type products. Obviously, there's a lot of pain and emotion in the whole relationship and love online marketing. So the types of people that are going to be searching for Phoenix relationship help are definitely people who are looking to get their ex back, or potentially people that you can add to an email list that if they do break up, I hate to say that, but if they do break up, you can follow up via email, maybe once a month with different relationship advice products. So what I mean by that is, actually, let's see how these keywords look. Oh, great. So Phoenix relationship help, 12 competing sites, 171 monthly searches, killer keywords. So what I would do is I would go through the list of the 1,000 cities, append relationship help to the end of the city name, and I would build out at least 20 sites. And I would take that site. So let's pretend for a moment that Boca Raton Tanning is actually Phoenix relationship help. And right here, I would feature local relationship help places. So what I mean by that is I would take, let's find our Yelp. Where's our Yelp? Where's our Yelp? Okay, there we go. So we're gonna do like in Phoenix, Arizona. We're gonna do relationship advice. So we're just gonna type in relationship. So this is kind of a hard one to promote locally as far as relationship counseling goes. But what I would do is I'd find, using Yelp, I'd find all the different places that do like marriage counseling, um, yeah, marriage and family, counseling and family counsel, um, and I would essentially just feature them on the front page of Phoenix relationship help. And then on the top right here, I would go out, of course, the ClickBank products themselves. So this one, I would, get the banner ad that they supply you for the affiliate ad, and I would paste it up here at the top right for Get Your Ex Back. Down here, I would go out to CPA offers. So I would go out to Offer Vault here, and I would go to Get Your Ex Back. See what type of CPA offers they've got for getting your ex back. It's funny, you might actually even be able to promote health and fitness on this as well. So that's getting you guys thinking outside the box a little bit. You could even do adult dating or regular dating, maybe something like Match.com, anything that maybe they're looking for help out of the relationship. But it's a little difficult with the get your ex back thing, because um, what would people be searching for locally? People are more doing global searches, so that's maybe something that I would pass in. Um, okay, this is a good one. So Daryl is giving us an online jobs ClickBank product. Now I love online job type keywords, and I'm going to show you why right here. So this is really cool. So let's go over to ClickBank. The ClickBank Marketplace here. And we're going to find legit online jobs. So this is a gravity of 98. It's got a mobile and a regular website, which is just cool, super great. Oops, autoplay videos. Did you know that more than $50 billion was spent? These different business opportunities and online job type deals, the way we would drive traffic to these is very easy. So, Phoenix jobs. Check this out. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to do Coral Springs jobs. We're going to start with smaller cities. Jobs in Coral Springs and Coral Springs jobs. You're going to see these have a ton of monthly searches and little to no competition. So here for Coral Springs jobs, okay, so Coral Springs jobs, we've got 420 monthly searches, 200 competing sites. That's basically nothing. There are no people competing for that keyword. So let's try Fort Lauderdale jobs. Honestly, the jobs keywords for all 1,000 U.S. cities is pretty much wide open. So you can just literally go through like every single one and just go, Cedar Rapids jobs, and jobs in what was it? Cedar Rapids. So you can see Fort Lauderdale jobs. Wow, 11,000 monthly searches and very little competition. That's insane. Jobs in Fort Lauderdale, 1,000 monthly searches is very little competition. So Cedar Rapids jobs now. So as you can see, I'm doing the keyword research in front of you. It's identical to the amount of competition that our site like Boca Raton Tanning has, except rather than tanning, selling local tanning products, not only can you have local businesses pay to post job opportunities, you can also promote BizOps CPA offers and ClickBank job opportunity information products and Google AdSense. So the jobs keyword is killer. 7,800 people searching for Cedar Rapids jobs, only 300 competing sites. That is wide open. This is inspiring me to go spend a couple grand to build out sites tonight because this is definitely a niche I've looked at before, but at the same time, I didn't really think these keywords would have this much search volume and this little competition. So this is awesome. Evansville jobs. Let's see how this is looking. Yeah, jobs is awesome. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. Evansville jobs, 3,800 monthly searches and 365 competing sites. Jobs in Evansville, 3,100 monthly searches, 200 competing sites. Jobs in Evansville, Indiana, 700 monthly searches, only 200 competing sites. Wow. Wow. Jobs, Evansville, Indiana, 700 monthly searches and 100 competing sites. The same exact number of competing sites as Boca Raton Tanning, except 20 times more projected search volume. That is awesome. For you guys on the border, whether you can invest 1,000, 2,500, or $5,000, right now I would say go after jobs. It is wide open. In fact, if you can afford it, you should build out a job site from city number, let's say, city number 75 all the way up to number 275. I would build out 200 sites right now for you if you could afford it, because the jobs part is awesome. Not only do all of these search keywords have a ton of traffic, very little competition, and you can hit people looking for jobs not only with local employment opportunities where you're essentially a headhunter, and you charge maybe a percentage of the yearly salary. And I don't know if you know about headhunters, but being a digital headhunter is just like selling real estate for a realtor online. You get a lot of money for driving new employees to a business owner. Very, very cool. On top of this, you could also promote cash in advance type deals. You could sell, again, the ClickBank information products here at the top right. CPA, BizOps, and Google AdSense. Jobs is crazy. Um, So that's killer. So I pretty much went through it all with you guys tonight. I really peeled everything back as far as how I would choose a niche, and then after choosing a niche, like one of the ClickBank products, how I would go out and actually find which local keywords to target. Um, so that's really just I'm excited that we discovered that whole jobs thing, because I think that's an opportunity right there by itself. I mean, think about it, guys. If you have, let's look at Boca Raton jobs. Let's say Boca Raton jobs. I just want to break down the math for you. Since those last couple searches had like 1,000, 2,000 monthly searches, let's see what Boca Raton jobs is looking at, and I'm gonna basically project if you build out, let's say 50 sites or 60 sites, just how much traffic we're really gonna be getting, and conservatively estimate basically how you can convert on a product. So we've got 3,000 monthly searches for Boca Raton jobs, 300 competing sites. We've got Boca Raton, I'm sorry, jobs in Boca Raton, 170. This is all awesome. Very high quality search keyword, very low competition across the board. So let's say we have Boca Raton jobs that gets 3,000 monthly searches. So let's say we build out 50 of these job sites and they only have 1,000 monthly searches. That means you're getting in front of 50,000 people a month or 1,600 people a day. If you can only, let's say you can only get 10% of the people searching to actually click through to your site, then you've got 166 new potential customers per day of an information product. And if you can only attract, out of those 166 unique visitors coming to your site featuring different biz ops and everything, if you only convert 5%, that comes out to 8 sales per day. So we're looking at 8 sales a day on a ClickBank product. Let's see exactly what how much they're paying out for these ClickBank products here. So let's look at legit online jobs. That's only 27 bucks. So if you're looking at that, you're looking at $224 a day. That's $6,700 a month on the low end. And again, that's a $5,000 investment that you're turning into $6,700 every single month. If that doesn't get you excited, I don't know what's going to get you excited. This is just the job opportunity here as far as local search is wide open right now. There's never been a better time to get involved. You absolutely, if you have the money, you have to move forward with this right now. As again, tonight is the last night you'll be able to work with me as far as upgrading or purchasing new sites. Tomorrow, when we switch hands, or not tomorrow actually, but before our next Tuesday webinar, once the site switches hands, I legally cannot offer you additional sites. So it's time to upgrade. I'm going to take some questions, so go ahead and ask your questions. I'm going to be on Skype here for you guys. Got a lot of people here on Skype hitting me up. Let's see. So there we go. Okay, so all right, guys, I'm headed off. Go ahead and upgrade if you can. I have sent you, the pricing. If you're interested, send me an email. The PayPal email address is again ptrcmartinelli@yahoo.com. So go ahead and send your payments, and I will be on Skype for the next hour or so fielding Q&A. Thank you guys for attending, and I am now going to pause the recording. Let's see here. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay.